What's up, everybody? This is Jeff Gamble, and if you're coming to this video, I'm sure by this point you want some information on how to put your credit back together. You may have already seen the free 6 steps that I created to put your credit back together, and what I'm guessing is you either want somebody else to do it for you, or there's enough on it that you need help, a professional, somebody to intervene. And what I want to do is just explain to you the service that I've run across. This is not necessarily the introduction sales pitch. I just want to tell you about it. There will be a link below. If you decide to, use this program, you'll actually be signing up directly with me. At that point, I'll be able to, answer questions, help you out, whatever we need to do. If you have a direct question once you're, signed up, I can walk you through basically what it's done for me at this point. But I just want to go over the information real quick. For those of you who are wondering what service I'm using and how I'm using it, the company that I'm using is FES. It's Financial Education Services. Real quick, I have just kind of an overview that I'm going to run through with you in 5 minutes. The first thing is FES was actually founded by 2 people, Mike and Paramount, and it was founded in 2004. So the company's been around for now, this is 2018, 14 years. It's headquartered in Farmington Hills, which is just a suburb of Detroit. It does have a Better Business Bureau rating of A+. It's 100% debt-free, so they're not going anywhere. They're stable at what they do, and they've been doing it a long time. The next step is what does FES cover? Well, we have a protection plan membership, and inside that protection plan membership, as a customer, here's the different things that are there. First of all, credit education and credit repair, if you want to call it credit repair. In my industry of real estate and mortgage, we're not supposed to call it credit repair. It's actually increasing and improving your scores, but for lack of a better words, that's what most people think is credit repair. So we have a credit education, a product that actually helps you put it back together. The next thing we have is Credit Builder. Credit Builder is a program that will get you a secured card. If you don't know what a secured card is, it's where you actually go deposit money into a savings account, and they issue you a card based on the amount of money you put on there. Usually they're in increments of like 300, 500, 1,000. There's different ones out there. We just have one, and some education on how to build your score once you start establishing credit. We also have a credit attorney in-house to be able to help out. Smart Credit, which is like Credit Karma. It gives you all 3 bureaus. It gives you automatic updates on what's going on with your credit. We have a program called FES Debt Zero, which is very similar to the snowball technique, if you've ever heard that, of getting out of debt, where you lay out all your debts. You start with the smallest one, and you can put them in any order, and then you can give it any time frame, and it says, here's exactly how to pay everything off. We partnership with a company called LifeLock, #1 marketed identity theft program out there. Obviously, if you're going to put your credit back together, this is something that you're going to want, is to securitize and make sure your credit stays good. Financial Lockbox is a program that allows you to put all of your information, like your social security number, like your birth certificate, like your insurances, maybe your life insurance, or you have a financial report of some kind. You can upload that along with your will, your trust, your healthcare directive into a secure location in cyberspace with a passcode along with the beneficiary. So in case there'd be a fire, theft, you'd move, you'd lose his documents, you could press a button and get them all back. If you've ever lost a document, I have. It's kind of nice to have. We also have something called My Care Plan. My Care Plan actually walks you through the steps of getting a will and a testament, or will, testament, and a healthcare directive, along with a trust. So all of that's included. We have a program called FES Travel, which is a discount program, FES Shopping, which is a shopping portal, the prescription card discount, and then we have a program called My Family Mint, or Your Family. My Family Mint is basically an education portal to teach people about saving money, getting out of debt, long-term, short-term. So that whole program is basically wrapped together. Again, the focus of what we do is credit restoration services. So United Credit Education Services is the non-for-profit that actually does a credit. It leverages your legal rights to investigate, dispute, and challenge negative items on your report. I'm just reading right from our presentation book. Inaccurate, erroneous, and obsolete items such as late payments, collections, bankruptcies, judgments, medical bills can all be potentially deleted and updated. Make sure you want them to read right, but in a lot of cases, the 2 reasons why this works is because the Fair Credit Reporting Act of 1971, some of the things that are said in there, one of them is all the information has to be absolutely correct. And that's true. On your report, all the information has to be absolutely correct. If a creditor puts it on there, it has to be correct. If it's off by $1, it could actually stop you from going and getting something else. So the information has to be correct. The problem is most of the time the information is not correct. The second thing is the process in which a creditor puts something on there, meaning they have to have proper signatures, they have to have proper documentation on hand at all times to be able to substantiate why they put it on your credit report. And again, in most cases, a lot of creditors don't have all that put together. So therefore, we're challenging those things. And if they don't have their ducks in a row, basically you can challenge them and ask them to either pull it off or update it so it reads the right way. So that's how they do what they do. Some of you don't care. They're just like, does it work? Yes, it works. So almost 15-year track record with United Education Services. Right now, their claim to fame is they've been able to take off almost 1 million negative items off of people's credit, even the hard stuff. You know, I just had a conversation with somebody who worked with our company almost 3 years, and she's like, the reason I signed up is because my credit was awful. She was buying houses in Fort Lauderdale area, in Miami area, during the boom, and then 2007 and 8 came, and she ended up with 7 foreclosures. This program has allowed her to remove all 7 foreclosures off of her report. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. My credit score jumped over 200 points, and that 200 points has allowed me to kind of move on and do what I need to do in my life. Now, my own personal story. I've signed up with this company. I used it. They said, look, you still have 2 negative things on your items. I was like, I didn't even know I had anything else negative that could be removed. They disputed 3 things. I've already gotten a letter back in the mail in the first 40 days of being involved in this company, and my credit score has gone up over 41 points. I've got you can't technically take a picture and show the report, but I do have the finding that says your credit score has increased 41 points. I put that online. I hope I'm allowed to do that, but that's what I did. So tens of thousands of satisfied customers. The product is $89 a month. There is no long-term contract. It is month to month, and there's a one-time $99 activation fee. So $99 plus $89 is $188. You pay $188 the first month, and then $89 thereafter, as long as it takes. Now, a lot of people say, well, how fast does it work? What we find, and this is something that I found before I was even working with FES, what I found is it takes approximately 40 to 45 days to see changes. Changes meaning positive stuff happening. Whether it changes, whether it updates, whether it comes off. It takes about 40-45 days. Here's why. Once you sign up for the company and you start the disputing process and the letters go out and the right information gets to the creditors by law have 5 days, the credit report agencies have 5 days to contact the creditor. The creditor then has 30 days to respond back. So if you include business days, we're talking 40 to 45 days to get those first round of updates. Once the first round of updates come back, you call in, you basically report what happened, and they're going to ask, do we send the next round? They keep sending the next round until you get to where you need to go. That's kind of how it works. How long does it take? Well, some people, this is what I found prior to FES. So this has nothing to do with FESs, but this is what I found because I've been doing this for almost 20 years, helping people in the mortgage end and in the real estate end. It takes approximately 3 to 6 months for most people to get back on track. About 50% of people that I've worked with are basically on track between 90 to 120 days, and another 40% of those are on track between 6 to 8 months if they've really had stuff. I've only had a few people who have needed any more help beyond a 10-month period of time. It happens, but it's very, very few. And at that point, we've been able to clear up so much stuff. I mean, it's life-changing for most people. So that's just an overview of what we do. Now, like I said, there's a link below. If you wish to sign up for this product and get started right away, I've included the link. If you happen to be one of those people that are like, I know a lot of people who are going to need this. Like, I need this, but I know a lot of people who are going to need this. I might be interested in actually marketing this. I didn't want to put the marketing part of what we do on this video because that really wasn't the point, and I didn't want you watching forever. So if you're interested in the marketing point or the opportunity, I've got another link down there that says opportunity. You click the link on opportunity. I'm just going to go through the details on how you can get paid to refer this to other people and how you can get your service for free. So for those of you who need the service, go ahead, go to the link, take out your credit card, put it in, fill it out, get started, give me a call. Let me know you've gotten started so that way I can help you through anything else. If you're like, I don't need you, Jeff, I can do it on my own now that I know what to do. Fantastic. Let me know about any success you have. I just want to hear it working. So far, I've run into so many people that it's been working for. I'm just trying to collect as many stories as possible. I would love to hear your story on how you're able to fix your credit, buy your house, buy your car, rent a better place, less money on deposits, whatever you need to do. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Thanks so much.